Leviticus 19. Make sure to like, share, and follow. Then Yahweh spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to all the community of Israelites, and say to them, You must be holy, because I, Yahweh your God, am holy. Each of you must revere your mother and your father. You must keep my Sabbaths. I am Yahweh your God. You must not turn to idols, and you must not make for yourselves gods of cast metal. I am Yahweh your God. And when you sacrifice a sacrifice of fellowship offerings to Yahweh, you must sacrifice it for your acceptance. It must be eaten on the day of your sacrifice and the next day, but the remainder must be burned up in the fire by the third day. If it is indeed eaten on the third day, it is unclean meat. It shall not be regarded as accepted, and the one who eats it shall bear his guilt, because he has profaned Yahweh's holiness, and that person shall be cut off from his people. And at your reaping the harvest of your land, you must not finish reaping the edge of your field, and you must not glean the remnants of your harvest, and you must not glean your vineyard, and you must not gather your vineyard's fallen grapes. You must leave them behind for the needy and for the alien. I am Yahweh your God. You shall not steal, and you shall not deceive, and you shall not lie to another, and you shall not swear falsely in my name, and so no one of you profane the name of your God. I am Yahweh. You shall not exploit your neighbor. You shall not rob him. A hired worker's wage you shall not withhold overnight until morning. You shall not curse the deaf. You shall not put a stumbling block before a blind person, but you shall revere God. I am Yahweh. You shall not do injustice in judgment. You shall not show partiality to the powerless. You shall not give preference to the powerful, and you shall judge your fellow citizen with justice. You shall not go about with slander among your people. You shall not endanger your neighbor's life. I am Yahweh. You shall not hate your brother in your heart. You shall surely rebuke your fellow citizen, so that you shall not incur sin along with him. You shall not seek vengeance, and you shall not harbor a grudge against your fellow citizen, and you shall love your neighbor like yourself. I am Yahweh. You must keep my statutes. As for your domestic animals, you shall not cause two differing kinds of breed. As for your field, you shall not sow two differing kinds of seed, and the garment of two differing kinds of woven material should not be worn on you. And when a man lies with a woman, and there is an emission of semen, and she is a female slave promised to a man, but she indeed has not been ransomed for freedom has not been given to her, there shall be an obligation to compensate. They shall not be put to death, because she has not been freed. And he shall bring his guilt offering to Yahweh at the tent of assembly entrance, a ram for a guilt offering. And a priest shall make atonement for him before Yahweh with the ram of the guilt offering for his sin that he committed, and so his sin that he committed shall be forgiven him. And when you have come into the land, you plant any tree for food, you shall regard its fruit as harvestable for 3 years. It shall be forbidden for you, it shall not be eaten. But the 4th year, and all its fruit shall be holy offerings for praise for Yahweh. And in the 5th year you shall eat its fruit to increase its yield for you. I am Yahweh your God. You must not eat anything with the blood. You shall not practice divination, nor shall you interpret signs. You shall not round off the corner hair of your head, and you shall not trim the corner of your beard. And you shall not make a sash in your body for a dead person, nor shall you make yourselves a tattoo's mark. I am Yahweh. You shall not profane your daughter by making her a prostitute, lest the land be prostituted and the land be filled up with depravity. You shall keep my Sabbaths, and you shall revere my sanctuary. I am Yahweh. You shall not turn to the mediums and to the soothsayers. You shall not seek them to become unclean with them. I am Yahweh your God. Before old age you shall get up, and you shall show respect for an old person. You shall revere your God. I am Yahweh. And when an alien dwells with you in your land, and you shall not oppress him, the alien who is dwelling with you shall be like a native among you, and you shall love him like yourselves, because you are aliens in the land of Egypt. I am Yahweh your God. You shall not commit injustice in regulation, in measurement, in weight, or volume. You must have honest balances, honest weights, an honest ephah, and an honest hin. I am Yahweh your God, who brought you out from the land of Egypt. Thus you shall keep all my statutes and all my regulations, and you shall do them. I am Yahweh. May God bless you, and may God bless the reading of his word.